Hi, I'm Greg from my show, and today my special guests are Saving Abel. Guys, introduce yourself.
I'm Scott.
I'm Jared.
This is Jason.
Blake.
And I'm Eric.
So, how do you guys all meet? Let's see.
Simple question, good question. How did we all meet? I've known Eric since I was in second grade. Our families went to church together. I've known Blake since seventh grade, YMCA basketball. Jason, we all live in a small town, so everybody pretty much knows everybody. So he had a band in town that was pretty popular amongst the youngins there called Sing Bay, and I used to go watch this guy play at Battle of the Bands and stuff, and we met at a party one night. It sounds like a romantic love story, doesn't it? Like, we should start over. We were at a bar. I'm just kidding. So we met at a party. We were all just doing cover songs, sitting there singing, and, we started writing music after that. Jason and I went in the studio, started doing acoustic stuff, got a production deal from Skid Mills, and all these guys were here with us. We needed some lead guitar, some lead tracks put on to our what we had already. So we hired a studio musician, and this guy showed up. And so after the session, we basically just asked Scott here if he wanted to get paid for his work or join the band, and he said,
Yes, please.
yes, please. He joined the band.
Where does your musical inspiration comes from?
I just like good music, man. That's one thing I like about this band. We're all different types of music fans, man. But personally, for me, people like Elvis Presley, Three Doors Down, Shinedown, Puddle of Mud, Leonard Skinner, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Stevie. I can go on, but we'll go to Scott now for details.
I think one good thing about the band is that we're all versatile in where we come from musically, but we definitely know how to play rock and roll well together. So we have a lot of different influences coming to the table, but it's all about rock and roll when it comes to Saving Abel.
Your first song, Addicted, right? It was...
First single, yes, sir.
And I heard you was writing it down while...
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what I was a phlebotomist. I used to draw blood. I used to wake people up at 4 a.m. in the morning, or earlier if need be, to destroy the sweet dreams they were having, to stick a stainless 18-gauge needle in their arm, man. And nobody ever thanks you for that. But you know what? I had to pay the bill, so I had to do something. But thank God, because that's when, Addicted kind of came into my head, and wrote it down on a prescription pad, and brought it to this guy, and then brought it to these guys. And next thing you know, we're here in Pontiac, Michigan, playing here with you guys.
Now, you guys are working on a new album called Miss America.
Yes, sir.
What you guys name it, Miss America? What's the story behind that?
We'll go to Scott for details.
Well, there's obviously, we all know about the play, like Miss America, the, Miss America pageant. That's kind of how everybody would think it would be construed, but it ends up being, it kind of unites a war theme and people, what they miss most about America and what America means to people, especially in a time like now, with war going on and what have you. And it's just all about, America and, again, rock and roll.
He's right, man. And, so far on every album, we've dedicated a song to the military, and this one just so happens to be like a little more of importance to us. We just got back from a USO tour in Iraq and Kuwait and Qatar, and we got to hang out with those men and women. But basically, the song, it's actually a song on the album. It's not just the name of the album. It's a song on the album, and we wanted to bring a little bit more attention to its message and a little bit more attention to the song itself. So,
is there anything special about you that fans don't know?
I like country music, not like country music like Gary Allen and Keith Urban, because I do like that stuff, but I like the older stuff too, Hank Williams Sr. And
what is the favorite part to be in a band?
I think my favorite thing about being in a band is the fact that of all the places we get to go, and the places that we do get to go, we get to cut our music up as loud as we want, and we get to, the people that are there are definitely there because they want to hear it, so it makes it, the whole experience, just being out here on the road and all the places we've been and all the people we've met and the things we've seen. I mean,
so you guys doing a lot of tours and all that. Do you guys have any crazy stories you could share?
It's like Rockford, Illinois, 15,000 people, 18,000. However many. I decided to drink a whole lot of Patron tequila before we went on, and by the third song, I was the only member of the band up there. It was so weird, though, man. It was the best merch day we'd had that year on that tour. It was really crazy. But it never happened again. judging by their faces, it hadn't. Okay, cool. That's what I was waiting on.
Do you guys have any tours planned, or you are on tour right now? But
I would love to go out on tour with Bon Jovi.
I have to agree. Bon Jovi.
That would be a world tour. Who would you like to tour with?
Well, we're going out with Seven Dust next. We got a good run with those guys, and yeah, then Bon Jovi's out, Kiss is out, Leonard Skinner's out. Who knows?
Blake says them Crooked Vultures. And Eric, who would you like to tour with?
Bon Jovi.
That would be awesome. So Bon Jovi wins. I'm just kidding.
if you guys weren't a musician, what do you think would you be doing?
I'd probably be the local door greeter at the local Walmart.
I'd probably be pregnant.
I'd still be working probably in the medical field, man, you know, doing something, because them jobs are always needed, you know. That's a field that's always going to be needing people, you know.
In jail or dead.
Either a prostitute or dead.
I like that, President. That's cool. Easy job, right? Money comes,
Right,
that's it.
right.
All right, nice. Well, thanks a lot, you guys. And again, this is Greg for my show with Saving Abel. Thanks.
Thanks.